Night time in the desert, Tucson, Arizona. Our final game here in the West region. Second-seeded St. John's against 15th-seeded Northern Arizona. Commander King, count it. The baseline jumper. Hicks with the rebound, counted and the foul.
Just barely got it across the timeline.
And they turn it over. Steal Barkley. Inside, all alone, Hicks. Who wants the ball for the Red Storm? 10 to shoot, Jesse, big shot. 15 to shoot, Land in the corner, Schwab, it's good. Postel, off the dribble, leader, it's good, and the foul.
Now you got to block out.
Gets the free throw. Here's Lopez into the front court. 8 to go to Land. Their money player stolen away.
Steals the ball.
Loose ball. Barkley with the steal. It's good. He missed a second. Thornton with the rebound and a stick back. Somebody didn't block out, and that will do it. Unbelievable. The final score.
Evening session, Cal State Northridge against the Kansas Jayhawks.
Oshie is yelling out two guard front.
Heinle. Well, maybe that'll get him on track.
Loosen him up a little bit.
Gregory for three. Oh, he rattles it home. Team is really on a mission in the postseason. Heinle, strong move in the paint. Drew Gooden back on the floor now for the Jayhawks. Carr.
This young man, Paris, is one of the best in the game. High, low in the zone.
Now they cut it to 75-67. That's as close as they got. To Marcus Carr. The clock winding down. Just too much KU. Jayhawks, the number 4 seed, win it by a final score of 99-75.
Here's Christensen pushing the tempo, trying to get the angle, and the running one-hander for Shane Christensen. Rittenauer to the baseline, Jones on a kick-out. Extra feed, Rittenauer straight away. He knocks it down for three. He's the only Grizzly in double figures. Cummings steps into the three, knocks it down. Cummings off the double. Christensen pulling in traffic and buries it. On a dump down for Stockton. Jumper off the ricochet, Anthony Lever for three. Cummings with a 3-ball. Bouncing to the outside and controlled by Oregon. Lever ahead. Rittenauer streaking in for the layup. Deldre Carr getting some action in the final seconds here. Freddie Jones. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Matt Lutke at the buzzer. They knock off Montana 81-62.
And as you mentioned, first ever trip to the NCAA tournament for the Eagles.
And Greg Smith with 6 for Eastern Washington. Merritt breaks free for an easy deuce. Pariseau back to Bernard. Long 3. Got it! He's in double digits with 10. Eastern Washington down 2. Inside pass, little floater. Up and in by Weatherspoon. Nothing down that baseline. Strong power move. Bouncing around and in.
Of the Cowboys.
A little worried at halftime. It was 36-all. Merritt. That leads it out. Oklahoma State. Graham got it. Final seconds, and it's over. Oklahoma State wins 75-56.
Y Mike Jensen 9,4.
Sí, ya un poco menos. En esa titular Mike Jensen. Bueno, muy buena con esto ahora. Internacional con la selección de Estados Unidos. Bueno, vamos a ver el partido porque esto se está...
Anunció Todd Turner, el director de deportes de la Universidad de... Vamos a ver el triple. Bueno, pues...
Hizo un poco como previsiones de cara a...
Buen pase de Robinson.
Pase, sí. Para ser número 1, primera ronda, pero da igual. Tiempo habrá. Claro, cuando... Modric.
Bueno, pues final bonito de partido, ¿eh?
Sí,
vaya, triple a tabla, seguramente lo buscaba, buscaba la tabla, Antonio.
11, claro, sí.
Bueno, pues final del partido, victoria cómoda.
take a look at the bracket. Winner here will advance on to a meeting with the winner of the Villanova-Arizona game. That'll take place tomorrow.
He's on the move. There's traffic.
Long three, DeLuey.
BC going to the matchup defense.
And Martin connects on a three.
Going in there one-on-one versus him.
There's Smith turning in a crowd. Flips it in.
Just take your time, which they usually do.
Dudley, kick out. Hinnant offers it up. And he connects for three.
Letting his teammates get involved.
Up top, Haskett gets the roll off the feed. We will hit the 9-minute mark of this second half. Montana looking for some stops. And Hinnant from long range. 2006 NCAA tournament with that first-round win over Nevada. Right. Wow. It's good. And the foul.
Who can set a different type of tone for this Boston College team.
Inside, Kyle Sharp able to finish. The Boston College Eagles advance 69-56.
Only 6 minutes into the first half. Holloway, he'll pop it long, straight away, bang, down she goes. Xavier couldn't control. Dominguez has got a 2-on-1. Goes baseline, dumps it down underneath, kick out, Murray for three. And a powerhouse. Lowers down that shoulder in traffic. Oh, banked it! Stop and pop. There's a left-handed jumper. That's what they wanted, my friend. Rolling up on 4 minutes to play here in Boise. Nice. Now up and in. Waters works behind the screen. The final 20 seconds. Pulis got it. They'll advance on to round 2, and Portland State finishes up a fine season, 23-10.
Beitzel for three. That ties the game. Leonard, 15. Beitzel for three. Wow. Team, and they go down to the other end to White. Snaps it outside. Rayhan, an open three. Montgomery and Beitzel. He just picked up his second personal foul moments ago. That was an off-balance.
Very much the same way those Temple guards
sort of getting it.
And the same with San Diego State. What did Steve Fisher say? Let us win one game.
And 2-seed San Diego State. Leonard leads the way.
Said his guys will not back down. They have plenty of size and authority. Xavier, known the last couple of years, going up top. Sumner. Cannon able to keep his dribble. What a pass. No look. Inside, Reynolds.
No. Oh, to follow. Dunk.
Inside, Reynolds.
Oh, my goodness.
With that 8-0 run, Kendall Hill can't get it to go. Ball boy, offensive board. And he gets it to go. And a three-point try here. Davis, here's Farr. Easy.
Расскажу вам. 71-53. Ксавьер выигрывает.
Great pass, a great cut. Hooker, the finish. Markkanen on the move. And he's fouled. Give it to him. Here's Bernstein from the free throw line. Back to Hooker. Hooker, 17-footer. Is good. Jackson Cartwright. Lost it. Hooker bounces it up ahead to Crandall. One-on-one. Crandall. Two more. And a turnover by North Dakota. Allen up ahead. Lays it in. Between the charter flight here and their fans coming, that they'll look back on this one.
That's number 2 in the country.
Pull-up jumper.
Well, they're blitzing. They're blowing up those ball screens.
Michigan's first lead, courtesy.
Without a turnover, Michigan getting shots on the rim.
Three-pointer would be big if it goes, and it does.
Invasion of the body snatchers.
We're having an identity crisis. There's a nice drive-by. Back to Ogine. Got his man up in the air and slams it down the middle.
But Michigan closes it out. Duncan Robinson drains the three.
27. It's going to be 29 wins for Michigan. And there is.
Best defensive teams in the country.
Inside, they get the flush.
He was worried about getting the shot block, so instead of just laying it in, he tried to dunk it.
Wow, hockey assist, Brasdakis. Knocked away, Brasdakis.
Look at
again. Voting for Michigan State. Rooting for the Wolverines. Great spin move.
Knocked around and continuing to get up.
Moorhead. Three, puts it down. There's Poole. The drive and the finish. Count it. Brasdakis on the wing, across the lane, and the deuce. Michigan fan who had the ball in his hands. Falls knocks it away. This one is over, and Michigan has won, and John Beilein
On the drive. Takes it inside with a hook, and he scored again, and he's got 7 points. 5 to shoot now for Lightfoot. Back to Garrett. He's going to have to take a 3 whether he wants to or not. I think it was a good choice. He got a little more elevation before he let it go than I did. Here's Jacob Harris for another 3. What an answer.
Seizing the opportunity.
Brown, 3 on a back pedal. Got it. Here comes Kansas. There goes the flush by Ochai Ojani. Its biggest lead of the half.
Another excellent set by the Jayhawks as well.
Oh, there's the way to even things off. Didn't think we'd say that earlier in this half. Garrett, another 3. Double figures right now for the Jayhawks. While their lead's not double figures, as Meadows again. Well, a Hall of Fame coach against an up-and-coming coach.
I like Bryson down on the block because he has good vision. Also can go over either shoulder. You're not a team player. You have to communicate.
There's an open look. Not an open look. That was challenged, but Gonzalez, we're seeing it on both ends. Wilson to O'Panner for the flush.
They understand defensively what the goal is to keep every opponent under 60 points.
Which bracket are you talking about, Avery? Number 7, number 5.
Nice cut.
Ooh, nice finish, paddle.
Restaurants are still open.
We're not going to get done till late, my friend.
After the game, just to hear Coach Adams' speech.
Well, it would be a call right now, I know that, but
Battle, the jumper is good, and a foul.
don't take a chance of him getting a second one. Uh-oh.
Get it in. Woohoo! Didn't play high school basketball. Shows the ball, spins and scores.
The 1-3-1's giving him a little problem.
Noel, the answer. Looking to the inside, bounce it for Bello. Turns, left hand, it goes.
Give them a little punch coming down the stretch.
Noel's locked. Wow! It's on to the second round for Kansas State. The number 3 seed in the East advances.
You have to be careful with that.
Brandon Walker, who had the hot hand for the Bobcats, is Robert Ford into the corner. Smith maneuvers 1 second, and he hits.
Interact like that and keep that conversation going.
Boy, go Recky!
Nice backdoor cut.
Carter Kofor. He is picking them apart from this stage.
One team from the outside.
Robert Ford out of Kofor, who's been one of the stars, turns the corner, goes glass, and he lays it up and in. Grambling State looking for some late game magic. This is Moulton, 1 second, he'll fire. No good. 3-point Grambling State lead. Ford for the tie. Moulton against one of the premier defenders in the country, off balance. Missed it. Smith. Just can only imagine what she's feeling at this moment. They look dead in the water. Jamel Kofor.
Got to go in a hurry.
Patterson fires a 3. He misses. Knocked out of bounds by Ford. Writing his script and etching his name. This is Goraki. Fires a 3. Misses. Patterson's putback. No. And it is over here in Dayton. The Grambling State Tigers dancing for the first time ever.
That mid pick and roll, that's where you're going to get most of your buckets at.
Long 3, and that one goes. Tallest guy, but he is strong.
And none of the guys I'm on 10 are the tallest.
That's true. Crowell with a 3-pointer. Ty Johnson driving, and a give underneath. What a dish. Blackwell had it knocked away from behind. Money Williams did it defensively on the other end. He'll score it. He's working around the perimeter to McGee. And now to Winter for 3. Backdoor cut. McGee lays it in. And they dribble out an 85-66 wins.